how did I come up with the Maxi View Mirrors? Well, the way that I invented them was totally out of necessity. I had a number of close calls and sideswiping accidents in my Corvette. I had 4 Corvettes in my youth, about 28 years ago when I came up with the idea. And I tried every kind of mirror, blind spot mirror that was available, like stick them on, take them off, tape them on, and I realized that none of them were functional. I was very frustrated. And one day it happened to me again. I tried to change lanes, even though I turned around and looked, this big truck hit his horn, scared the hell out of me, and I said, I'm going to find an answer. So that same truck pulled up along next to me, and I'm looking at his blind spot mirror. It's a gigantic thing. It turns out to be an 8.5-inch fisheye, which most 18-wheelers have. I said, I have to have that. I went and got it. As bad as it looked, I taped it to my side view mirror on my Corvette. I said, man, this thing really works. But in fact, it wasn't the size of the mirror at all that worked. It was the curvature. So I ground that thing down to about the same size as the Maxi View is now. And I made a wooden base, stuck it on there, and I said, gee, that's not too terrible. And I painted the wooden piece of wood black and stuck it on there, and I was so thrilled that I had solved my blind spot problem. And then all my buddies, hey, will that work for my Corvette? And I did 1 or 2 of those, and I said, well, I'm not hand carving these for nobody, that's too crazy. So I went to a company and I actually had them made out of aluminum, handmade. And I said, well, I'll put a price on them of $250, and I wasn't making much on them. And lo and behold, my friends were buying them, and other people that weren't my friends wanted this fantastic blind spot mirror with the correct curvature that made the blind spot gone. And then I realized that it can't go on that way, and so many people wanted it, I had to come up with a way to sell it for, instead of $250, about $29.95. The only way to do that was injection nylon molding. Spent a lot of money on a mold. I was convinced this was going to work. We started to make Maxi View mirrors. We finally got them on the market in 1996, and lo and behold, I couldn't make them fast enough. I got dozens and dozens, over 100 testimonials from people who changed their lives, and I was able to continue making it for $29.95. Even after we started making them in the US, we kept them at $29.95. So that's how I first came up with the idea, and the rest is history.